Yes. Thank you. Actually, as I said in the press con, I really don't know who's the contractor in your team, but if you can ask them and come clean to the public, then that would, I think, be a sign that there's real change now in DPWH. Meron bang kumausap sa contractor recently? Yes. As I said naman po, I have not even been told who in your team is a contractor. I'm just relaying what I heard. Pero I think it's unavoidable na DPWH officials talk to contractors. So maybe Sec Vince can explain what was discussed in those meetings. Thank you very much. And then pag ibaba naman natin yung presyo, pakita natin na wala tayong pinaprotektahang kita ng contractor. Pwede nating i-anunsyo na 25%. Kino-compute pa. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. And even beyond the appointees, of course, we know that the bureaucracy of DPWH is still intact from the past. So it would be good to also use this as a warning to others who are contractors in their bureaucracy. So, the DPWH will do a systematic search of who are the contractors and to make sure that there are no more contractors in DPWH. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Sir, si Sec ba ang inyong kausap?
Out of respect for the person, you can derive from my conversation that he is from there and from DPWH. And eh, baka hindi na ako tatawagan pag sabihin ko eh. Pero at least like I can say that their response is kung meron man, tatanggalin nila. Of course, there should not be contractors who work in DPWH. And by the way, this is very widely known in government, but maybe should be known by the public. And the gentleman on the phone just admitted it. Among the regional directors and district engineers, there's so many contractors who work in DPWH because it's logical. If they're giving contracts to contractors, why not set up contracting companies themselves? That's from the DPWH officials themselves. Now, they're saying they will search who among the new appointees is a contractor and remove them.
Sir, may commitment ba yung nakausap? Ilalahad nila yung mga kilala nilang contractors? Magiging mga appointee nila? May commitment ba?
Hahanapin daw pa nila sino yung contractor sa kanila. Pero yung mga pag-uusap nila sa contractors, hiningi ko din na ilahad nila. So, of course, they're saying that they're not aware who's the contractor among them. I believe that hopefully will be clarified soon. But that, of course, they have spoken also with contractors. And I hope na ilahad din nila ano yung pinag-usapan ng bagong appointees ni Sec Vince sa mga contractors na kinuusap nila. Mataas.
Is he very close to the secretary? USEC, ASEC, COS,
DPWH
ED.
official.
So, for the executive team,
Executive team inside DPWH.
Kasi you said na open letter, hindi sinagot. Ngayon may tumawag na sa inyo.
Hindi, sinabi naman nila na ibaba nila yung presyo. Pero yung disclosure of data, again, I have the data that other members of Congress have asked for. Today, they can release it. So, I still hope that they can respond to all these points.
Sir, yung challenge nyo po kay Secretary Dizon na ibaba yung halaga ng DPWH
Kino-compute pa daw nila.
projects. Yeah. Hindi ba yun yung dahilan kung bakit din po mayroon kayong challenge sa kanya na i-disclose yung kanyang connection with contractors or yung part ng team niya na may connection sa contractors? Hindi ba parang it's a sort of warning or threat against the Transportation Secretary?
Kasi kung ibaba yung presyo, wala nang source of kickbacks. So, I don't think there's going to be as much risk anymore of conflicts of interest in awarding DPWH contracts. Kumbaga, lugi pa nga yung contractor kung mababa na yung presyo eh. Hindi na
Kaya po
siya conflict.
nag-resort din kayo dito sa challenge nyo na ito dahil hindi kayo napagbigyan dun sa request nyo po, sa prior request nyo.
Okay, so all congressmen want what's best for their district, and in my case, it's not out of I want extra. It's I have maybe top 20 in population in the country, in the district, and that I in the budget hearings have also said we should give budget based on population, which has not been granted yet. So I'm disclosing this as me doing my job for my district. But what I propose, however, is that it not just be for me, for the whole country, we lower prices, save at least 100 billion pesos, and use that to help the underserved districts.
Sir, sorry, clarify lang. Kasi when you said na ibaba yung presyo ng DPWH projects 25% para maiwasan na yung 150 billion na kickbacks. I understand that you just wanted na mawala yung mga kickbacks nga. Pero sinasabi mo po, he's proving that he is not getting kickbacks kapag ibaba na ni Dizon or ng DPWH nga ito. So you're saying, sir, na kung hindi niya ibaba to, hindi bumaba yung presyo, kung kumukha ka na kickback?
Very suspicious why someone will not want to lower prices, which is why I'm thankful that Secretary Dizon has said he will lower prices. That's reason for us to have hope, right? But of course, that's not the only reason that he is directly benefiting from it, but that maybe he wouldn't want to step on the feet of people who are benefiting from it. And to that extent, we should also sympathize with his situation. But that if he lowers the prices, wala na tayong papag-uusapan na potential corruption sa office ng Secretary ng DPWH kasi pinakita na nila, ayaw nila ng kickback. Again, I'd say there's so much focus on investigating who knows who and talk to who about what. We cannot get to the bottom of all of this alleged corruption in government. But if we lower prices, that is a very clear sign that we don't want corruption. So that's why I'm focused on proposing lower prices.
Red Mendoza po of Manila Times.
If you're saying na you have to lower your prices po or lower the prices ng mga projects ng DPWH, baka naman po mag-resort sila to substandard nagamit. Kasi when you say lower prices, baka sabihin nila, ay, baka pwede naman nating tipirin yung, kasi mababa yung budget eh. How can you resolve, yun yung first question ko, how can you resolve na dapat hindi substandard yung magiging projects if you're proposing a lower budget for the DPWH?
Sabi nga ng iba sa Facebook, dapat lower by 50% eh. Kasi ang sabi sa Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearings, less than 50% of the contract price actually goes to the projects. But the problem is if the district engineering offices will not do the quality control and audit the compliance on the program of works, which is why lower prices is not all. But if you lower it by just enough, then you will at least reduce the corruption because it's already been tested in the time of Secretary Babe Singson, who lowered the prices by 10%. Ang sabi dito, nabawasan ng corruption dahil binawasan ng 10%. Now, if you reduce it by 25%, there's a valid argument that you will also be reducing the quality from going from 10 to 25. Unless you have a very good reform already in the district engineering offices. But I think it should be more than 10.
My last question na lang kung kasi of course you are part of the budget hearings over the past few weeks including nga dun sa DPWH budget. Have you talked to Chair Swansing about this? Kasi parang ang dating sa amin na may alam kayo pero hindi alam ni Chair Swansing yung mga nangyayari. So have you talked to Chair Swansing about this? And if ever man, meron ba siyang reaction to that? And did she respect your vote na no for the budget? Kasi carp kayo na majority eh.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank the House for allowing free speech because we are using their venue on their live stream, which proves that there is free speech in the 20th Congress. Second, that my focus is on the problem that emanates from the DPWH. And I hope that Congress can help solve the problem. But of course, there's so much interest in not solving it also. So the fact that we lowered the DPWH budget from 880 to 625 is a great achievement. I just want to lower it back to 450. But from the start, I have been giving my opinion to the Committee on Appropriations. They took some like that flood control reduction into consideration. But the revised GAB was given to members Friday morning and then voted on that afternoon and then third reading this Monday. And I haven't been able to, and in general, there's no time to really talk about all the issues because this is just one small issue in the budget, right? Or one issue in the budget. But that's why it's an ongoing process. The Senate budget hearing of DPWH is next Monday. The budget will still only be finalized at the end of the year. There's still time.
Last na lang. Are you willing to send a letter to Senator Win Gatchalian, the Senate Finance Committee head, to outline all of the points you raised here sa press con?
Actually, I really want to give credit to Senator Gatchalian and many other senators. Senate President Tito Soto also made a statement in an interview a few days ago that he thinks there should be an across-the-board reduction of 15 to 20%. Senator Bamakino, during the Blue Ribbon Committee hearing, was the one who asked, what is the percentage of a project that goes into the project? And that's when USEC Roberto Bernardo said almost 100% of bids are rigged, and only 35 to 50% according to DE Alcantara actually goes into the project. And I think Senator Bam also said that he will research on whether the CMPD and the DUPA is overpriced. So, napakagaling ng mga senators sa 20th Congress. Hindi po ito idea ko lang. Nagkataon lang una ang Kongreso magtalakay ng DPWH budget. But I'm sure higit pa ang mga analysis na ilalabas nila sa DPWH Senate budget hearing.
Thank you.
Any questions po? Ate Rosalie Cos po, UNTV.